I was kind of waiting for a burp because it was... There it is. It felt like it was coming and I couldn't make it, like, happen. Anyway, hey, what's up my Dokus? Jason here, welcome you back to more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we started on the Tower of the Gods, got through the first floor, and made it up here and got through with the first part of the second floor. This time, we're going to be continuing through and maybe finishing it up, maybe not, who knows. But basically we're going to just continue on through the Tower of the Gods in hopes of, getting further. Starting off, we once again have these stupid bubble enemies, which, can cause a problem to us. Especially with, being made of fire. But we're just going to let him die, so now we're going to want to take our grappling hook here and just swing all the way over here. And of course this guy's going to be a bother no matter what. So, let's go ahead and head through here. And now we're going to get to see what our new ability, because we also last episode got the command melody. And so we're going to get to see what our new ability entails. Because as you can see, we can't exactly take him back over with us with the grappling hook. So, we need to come over here, hit this switch. However, this switch is, you have to keep Link on it, otherwise it'll disappear. And then we just need to play the command melody. And then we just guide him over guide him over the bridge. And look at that. Now, however, for us, we're just going to need to, use the grappling hook to swing back over. Let's go ahead and take him and move on to the next room. Or, I guess, back to this room. And let's go ahead and plop him down on the switch. Because this will activate our access to that door. Oh. Hold on, the King of Red Lions is going to say something to us. Link, it is I, the King of Red Lions. I am afraid there are some areas in which you will not be able to bring the servants of the tower. But do not fear leaving them behind. Once you have awakened them, they will wait patiently for your return. Of this I assure you. So yeah, that basically means that if we enter another room and they are in this room, per se, like once we enter this room, they will stay in this room. They will just be at the door that we entered with them last in. But anyway, let's go ahead and enter this room. Sorry about that if you heard that. I may cut that out, I may not, but that was just me messing with my throat. Alright, we have the mini-boss here. We have a Dark Nut. What we are wanting to do is, right there, we want to break their armor off. And then we just want to keep attacking, not really giving them a chance to attack. Go ahead and remove their helmet. And just keep attacking and kind of letting them just get wailed on. Alright, there we go. Get ourselves a Knight's Crest. How many of those do we have right now? We have 3. So we're probably sitting pretty good on that. We can also take their weapon and swing it and destroy these columns. Get some bombs. And now let's just open the chest. And we get the Hero's Bow, the dungeon item. This is actually a very good weapon for us. So now let's go ahead and just come through this way. And for one thing, we can literally shoot those bubbles out of the sky now. Excuse me. Hello. But we can also hit that eye. and then I will activate those platforms in which we can use to take the take that statue back over. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to swing back over here. Grab you. And then just carry him across the platforms. Alright, we just have one more to go. Let's go ahead and head into this room. And actually, what we can do first is, if we come back to this room, for one thing, I guess, there is now a whiz robe in here. Which we can, shoot at. And actually, now that we have the bow, we can actually go back to that submarine that we went to a few episodes ago. And what we can do there is we can now shoot the whiz robes that are without or away from the reach of our sword, and we can actually complete that submarine. Anyway, heading in here we find a couple of new enemies as well. These are Armos. I think Armos Knights is what they're called, if I remember correctly. I could be completely wrong. Just go ahead and throw a bomb in their mouth and they will spin around and then explode. However, this will also make a chest appear. And of course, because I'm wanting to try to get all the chests within a dungeon that I can possibly get, this one houses a joy pendant. Useless item. At least at the current moment. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get our Deku Leaf out. And then we'll just, fly all the way back over here. And now we'll head into the third area. So, first what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come over here and try to time this bomb to basically where as we would have thrown it, it would have exploded that wall, but that stupid Keese got in the way. So now let's try that again. That's not a bomb. That also didn't work. Okay. That also didn't work. It fell into the water. There we go. And now we have a door here that we can go through. Going inside, we'll see this little platform. Or I guess not this platform, but this little symbol here. Designs that reflect wind are drawn here. So this basically means that we need to play the Wind's Requiem on this space. And by doing so, we get a treasure chest. Inside said treasure chest is a treasure chart. And now, oh, I guess we don't have to. I thought we had to defeat those Armos Knights. But no, I guess not. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and head into this room now. Because our next goal, we can just kind of float here. But our next goal is going to be getting to the top of this room because we need we need another item. That item, of course, being a small key. And now let's go ahead and shoot you. How are you? How? Oh, I hate things sometimes. Or hate these, I guess, sometimes. Okay, there we go. Shoot the bubble. Then we'll jump on this. I actually just realized, oh, okay, there it is. I was about to say, like, I don't think we took care of something to make a chest to spawn. But there we go. Is this gonna be another joy pendant? Haha, shocker. It's like I know how this game operates. Alright, now let's go ahead and just leave this place. And now what we want to do is we want to take these statues here, which these are actually Armos as well. The big ones are Armos Knights, I think is officially the name, and then those are just regular Armos. Alright, get some magic. Let's open the door. And this is going to be a little tricky, I guess you could say. Basically what we're going to do is we want to jump off this, use our Deku Leaf, and then come over here so we can call this guy. However, now it seems that we are trapped behind this laser. So, we have an ability that we just obtained. Let's go ahead and use it. And with it, we can hit this switch and stop the lasers and allow ourselves to, you know, move on. And now this one's going to be even trickier because one, we're going to have a Wizrobe that wants to say hello. Go ahead and take care of him. But we're also, now that we have this Guardian of the Tower, he's going to be a lot heavier for us. So we need to basically put as much weight on one side of these two platforms as we can. So basically I'm going to try to put all three Armos on one side, and then we can use the platforms to carry him across. There we go. And that'll keep this up here to where we just grab him and keep moving forward. Alrighty, so now that they have created a path for us, a way forward, up the dungeon, I want to take a detour back to the first floor because there's a chest there that we did not grab. So I'll meet you guys down there. Okay, so back in the room with the compass and of course this bubble, we want to shoot this eye that we saw. Or if we do, this, I guess this little gate here will open, and inside is a treasure chest. And of course, in typical fashion, this treasure chest houses our treasure chart. So, now with that, I will meet you guys back up on the second floor where we can go up even higher. And also, here's these Armos active. All you gotta do is hit the red glowing spot in their back, and they will be easily defeated. I say that as I'm getting destroyed. And even more destroyed. So I'll meet you guys back up on the second floor. So, as you've probably noticed, also I didn't talk as we entered that there, I don't know why, I just decided not to, but as you've probably noticed with how the Tower of the Gods is structured, there are no warp pods throughout this entire dungeon. None at all. It is the only dungeon in this game that actually doesn't have warp pods. I think it might just be because they're going along with the whole idea of it being the test of your courage, and I guess warp pods would make things easier for you when you need to struggle. But anyway, as you saw, just had to take these Armos and put them on the those switches in order to get our big key. And now the Armos are alive, which, you know, obviously I showed off how to defeat them. And now we can actually defeat them. And with their defeat, we can move on. So now let's go ahead and head outside. Where night, or I guess not night, but it seems to be getting later in the day. Either that or it's early morning. But now we have a new type of BMOS. This BMOS will literally shoot in our path. No other reason. Like, this is just the objective of the BMOS, is that it's going to shoot in our path no matter what we do. We cannot take care of it, or we cannot go around it. It will hit us back. So we just need to shoot it and destroy it. This BMOS, however, will not do so. Let me go ahead and kill this bird. Actually, I'm all kinds of messed up because of the motion controls. But okay, take care of you and take care of you. That gives us 2 hearts, which is completely fine because we need to replenish our health. And now, here we are at the boss door. And literally, I'm going to tell you this right now. We do not need our sword for this at all. Also, I didn't grab that fairy because we have 11 hearts, and I still have elixir soup and the blue potion we got from Forest Haven. So, now that we have the boss key, let's go ahead and enter.
You have done well to find your way to this place. O chosen one, accept this final challenge.
Meet our final challenge, Gohdon. Our objective here is like any other hand boss you've ever fought in a video game. You need to take out the eyes in the hand, and I didn't mean to do that. And then we want to take out the our Gohdon's eyes itself. It's kind of interesting that the head of Gohdon kind of looks like Ganon's head in a way. At least it always has to me. I don't know about anybody else, but it just kind of has always felt like it looks like it. Anyway, once you take care of both of his eyes, you're going to want to throw a bomb into his mouth, and then go from there. Just have to do it 2 more times, as a typical, boss fight usually goes. 3 times and you're done. Also, that freaking that hand just like warped. Also, I don't think these hands have official names. I think they're just a part of they're just a part of Gohdon. They are not wall masters or floor masters or anything like that. Okay, we're gonna want to move out of the way. Frame rate tanks every time this gets shot. Go ahead and throw a bomb in again. Hopefully, or we're actually running out of arrows here. But even though it's our last, even though it's our final trial, he will not leave us empty-handed. And of course, yes, every time you lose arrows, Gohdon will actually give you arrows, and okay, watch out for this other area back here because this is a electric floor. Yeah, we will get 10 arrows every time we, every time we run out of arrows. So there we go. Okay, go ahead and roll under him and you'll actually cancel out that attack. And I actually just ran out of arrows. And once again, Gohdon coming through for us. And I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and hit there and finish him off.
The path can now be opened. O Chosen One, what will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution.
Alrighty, that's the end of that. Pick up our heart container, and now we can proceed.